When crystalline quartz is heated in a specially designed electric furnace to a temperature of about 1650 degrees centigrade, it melts to a colorless liquid. If this liquid is cooled rapidly, a clear colorless glassy mass is obtained. This glassy mass is referred to as supercooled liquid. It is very much transparent in nature. This mass expands and contracts very slightly with change in temperature. As a result of this property, it can be rapidly heated or rapidly cooled without cracking. This supercooled liquid is known as quartz glass. Quartz glass is widely used in the manufacture of various kinds of laboratory apparatus, especially those where rapid changes of temperature takes place. The glassy quartz also passes into crystalline form when it is heated further for some time at a time. Unlike fused glass or silica glass, ordinary glass is not a single substance, but it is a homogeneous mixture of substances. When quartz or silica is heated with sodium carbonate, sodium silicate is obtained. When it is allowed to cool, it solidifies to a glassy mass called water glass. The name water glass is given because this mass is soluble in water. However, if sand or quartz is heated with other metal oxides or carbonates, that is other than sodium or potassium carbonate, such as lime, alumina, or oxide of lead, mixture of silicates are obtained. When these are allowed to cool, they solidify and form glasses, but they do not dissolve in water, and therefore they constitute what is known as glass. So we can say that glass has therefore no definite composition. So physically, glass may be defined as a hard, rigid, undercooled, brittle, non crystalline substance having no definite melting point and sufficiently high viscosity to prevent crystallization. Glass is usually transparent, but it can be opaque or translucent. Chemically, glass may be defined as a fused mixture of silicates, alkali and alkaline earth compounds, and other glass constituents such as calcium oxide, magnesium oxide, tin oxide, barium oxide, lead oxide, etc. Glass has no definite composition. However, there are three major ingredients which are present in every kind of glass, that is sand, lime, and soda ash, and they constitute up to 90% of all the glasses of the world. Other gradients form 10% of the glass. Now, physical properties of glass. Glass are usually transparent, amorphous solids. Glass is completely vitrified product. Glass are hard and rigid and have no definite melting point. Glass have sufficiently high viscosity. They are insulator of heat and electricity. They can incorporate coloring material, preserving transparency. Chemical properties of glass are: main property is glass is not attacked by air and oxidizing agents. Ordinary glass is readily attacked by alkalis, but it is very resistant to acids except hydrofluoric acid. Glass is a silicate and hydrofluoric acid reacts with it to form SiF4 gas and fluorides of metals. Ordinary glass is alkaline in reaction. Water slowly reacts on glass to form sodium hydroxide. This reaction gets enhanced in the presence of acids. If bottles containing acids are kept for a long time, silicic acid is deposited on the glass of the bottles. The glass known as neutral glass, of which Pyrex glass is an example, contains very small amount of alkali silicates. When glass is fused with large excess of fusion mixture, glass decomposes into alkali silicates and carbonates of other metals. When the resulting mass is cooled and treated with dilute hydrochloric acid, silicic acid as well as chlorides of metals are formed. Let us study the characteristics of glass. The most important characteristics of glass can be summarized as follows: hardness, transparency, refractive capacity, dispersive capacity, low coefficient of cubical expansion, high electrical insulation, low thermal conductivity, capacity of absorbing decorative colors without loss of transparency, and chemical inertness under ordinary conditions. It is possible to modify all the above characteristics of the glass.